Jai Shrimanarayan everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the series of Thiruppavai Pasuram Nombu, to the 5th day of the Nurmasam and the 5th Pasuram, okay? Alright, let's begin. Om Shri Andal Divya Tiruvadigalе Sharanam Acharya Divya Tiruvadigalе Sharanam Emberumanar Divya Tiruvadigalе Sharanam Neelatungasthana Geetati Shuptamudbodhya Krishnam Paradhyam Swam Shruti Sarasira Siddhamatyapayanti Socheshtayam Chanigalitam Yabhala Pratyabhunte Goda Tasyai Namaidamidam Bhuya Evastu Bhuyaha Annavayal Puduvai Andal Arangarku Pannuthiruppavai Palpadiyam Ennishaiyal Paadi Kuduttal Narpamalai Poomalai Shudi Kuduttalai Sollu Shudi Kudutta Shorkoriyai Tolpavai பாடியுருள் பல்வலையாய் நாடி நீ வேங்கடவரக்க விதியன்று விம்மாத்தம் நாங்கரவால் வண்ணமே நல்கு மாயனை மன்னுவட மதுரமைந்தனே தூய பெருநீர் யமுனை துறைவனே ஆயர் குலத்தினில் தோன்றும் மணி விளக்கை தாயை குடல் விளைக்கம் செய்த தாமோதரனே தூயுமாய் வந்தோ நாம் தூமலர் தூவி தொழுது வாயினால் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க போய பிழியும் புகுத்தருவான் நின்றரவும் தீயினில் தூஷாகும் செப்பேலோரெம்பாவாய் Andal Divya Tiruvadigalе Sharanam. So in this 5th Pasara, what is Andal trying to tell us? In the first 4 Pasarams of Thiruppavai, Andal prepares us for devotion, right? Now, she explains why we should observe the Vratam, how to wake up, how to leave the ego behind, and how to unite as devotees, right? Now in Pasuram 5, Andal reveals that who we are worshipping and how we must worship him. This Pasuram is very special because it is beautifully balancing the supreme divinity and his childlike simplicity. God's supreme divinity and his childlike simplicity. Alright. While reciting the Pasuram, Mayanai Mannuvada Maduramaindane Teenil Tushagam Cheppelorembavai, the Pasuram. In this, Mayanai, nothing but Krishna is called Mayan, the divine illusionist. He creates the universe, time, karma, birth, death. Yet, he remains untouched. He is beyond human understanding. Right? Obviously, he is beyond human understanding. That's true. And when she talks about Mannuvada Madhuramaindane, the eternal son of northern Mathura, Madurai Maindane, though unborn, but he chose to be born so that the humans could love him personally. And in the line, Tuya Perunir Yamunai Turaivani, the Lord of the pure Yamuna river. Yamuna river symbolizes the flowing devotion, surrenderness, and the constant remembrance. Krishna stands on its bank, inviting the souls like us. Ayar Kulathinal Thondrum Mani Vilakkai, He appeared in the cowherd community, Yadavakula, right? Not in a big palace or any kingdom. He's the lamp of simple people. God chooses love over status. Exactly been explained in Krishna Avatara, right? Next comes the Thayai Kudal Vilakkum Seida Damodaranai. The most touching line is that Krishna, the Lord of the universe, was tied to a mortar by his mother Yashoda. Since he was doing all the mischievous things, Mother Yashoda tied him to a mortar. Kutni, I can say. What? I don't know. A big one. The bigger version of that. Not by a rope, but by the pure love. This shows that God can be conquered only by devotion, but not power. Obviously, right? Because Yashodamma was a normal commoner. But here Krishna is a god. He could have, just untie the knots and could have tried to come out with his powers. But he didn't, because he was been conquered by the devotion of Yashodamma, by the love of Yashodamma. Now, in this Pasuram, Andalamma gives us 3-step path. Tuyumai Vandu. She tells that Tuyumai Vandu means come with inner purity, not the external show off which we do. Purity means no ego, no jealousy, no false pride. These things. 3 things what she said is no ego, no jealousy, no false pride. In the next line she says, Tu malad tu vi tujhidu. What is tu malad tu vi tujhidu? Offer fresh flowers. In this context, flowers represent the humility, softness, and surrender. Even a leaf offered with love has been accepted. That's what she's trying to tell here. Next, Vainal Padi. Sing his name as loud as you can. Why? Why is she telling that sing his name as loud as you can? Because this manava, this human Nara's tongue commits many sins. Chanting his name purifies our speech. All the bad mouthing or verbal abuses you have done, it has been purified by chanting. It makes sure that next time automatically you won't try to utter. So they say the tongue commits, she says that the tongue commits many sins. So chanting is going to purify this tongue, nothing but the speech. Next, Manattinal Sindhikka. Manattinal Sindhikka means meditate with the mind, not a distracted prayer, not a mechanical prayer for a show off, but whatever you pray, even it is 1 minute, 2 minutes, how many minutes ever, feel him from inside. Next, what she talks, Puya Pijum Puguttaruvan Nindraravum. Puya Pijum Puguttaruvan Nindraravum. All the sins, past sins, Poya Pijay, past sins, future sins, Puguttaruvan, everything has been destroyed when we do the above things said by Andalamma. Teenil Tusagum. Like dust thrown into fire, dust doesn't argue that fire doesn't discriminate. Right? Now here fire representing the bhakti and the dust represents our karma. So here dust doesn't argue and fire doesn't discriminate. Bhakti burns the karma instantly. This is a very powerful assurance we get from Andalama. If I want to tell you a deeper context in this Pasuram is basically teaching us Perumal, Bhagavan is approachable. He is supreme. Obviously, she said Mayan, supreme. Yet submissive to love. Damodaran telling that he is submissive. Devotion must be whole. Body, actions, speech, words, mind, thoughts, all these things. Partial devotion gives partial results. Andal does not ask, are you pure or how pure you are, but she says, whatever you do, do it sincerely. Come sincerely to God with a sincere heart. So, what message is she trying to give us is we feel guilty, unworthy, afraid of mistakes, definitely. But in this Pasuram, Amma tells that if you remember Krishna with sincerity, even destiny dissolves. You don't need perfection, you need truth and devotion. That's it. And it is an invitation given to all of us by Amma that walking towards God, singing His name, thinking of Him lovingly is actually more important. And Andalama promises us that your burdens will burn away like dust and fire. And she's trying to tell that when love ties God and devotion, the devotion lights the heart. Even fate bows down and what you say is Perumal at last. And yeah, exactly. This is what Andalama is giving us the message in Pasuram 5. I hope I have tried my best to explain this. And please do stay tuned, do like, share and subscribe. And thank you very much. Jai Shri Narayana. Andal Divya Tiruvadigalé Sharanam. Embermanar Divya Tiruvadigalé Sharanam. Acharya Divya Tiruvadigalé Sharanam.